dispose of trickle-down. The system for rich, time to shut it down. Time to vote out corrupt politicians. 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 Easy to find corrupt politicians. Instead of people, they work for big business. Trickle-down economics, they roll with it. They vote in favor of tax cuts for the rich, to the detriment of poor and middle class. Corporations infused with cash. A corporate welfare system through legislation. Corporations get cash across the nation. Corrupt politicians and corporations, one hand washing the other across the nation. Political donations and big money. Corporations and super PACs, it ain't funny. Corrupt politicians made evil legal when they're supposed to work for the people, but they're working for corporations. They could care less whether people make it, as long as corporations turn big profits. One hand washing the other, time to stop it. Poor and middle class folk have had enough of trickle-down economics, top-down stuff. They made legalized corruption the norm. Time for campaign finance reform. Time to put a spotlight on dark money. Donor identities expose dark money. Time for a change across the nation. Root out corruption through legislation. And don't forget about the mission. Time to vote out corrupt politicians. 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 Trickle-up economics, a system for poor and middle class. Poor and middle class get cash. Trickle-up economics, we know you dig it. Time to change up the economic system. USA, you know what time it is. It's time to change up the economic system. Change it from trickle-down to trickle-up. Let the poor and middle class get a cut. Trickle-up economics is what we talking about. Dig it. Cash for poor and middle class. 2021 two-party system. Which one makes poor and middle class victims? Dig it. It's easy to see. Take a look back in modern history. Republican Party, economics passed. The 1929 stock market crash. Republican free market was evident. Republican Party, 3 presidents. Stock market not properly regulated. Speculators, free market demonstrated. Warren G. Harding, president and leader, 1921 to 1923. Next up, Calvin Coolidge in the line, 1923 to 1929. Next up, Herbert Hoover's number 3, 1929 to 1933. The stock market crashed in 1929. Republican leadership was on the line. The Great Depression, people had a hard time.